Ahoy hoy there folks, and welcome to the In-Stock Takedown, where today we have ourselves the All Elite Wrestling Unrivaled Collection pop-up entrance stage. Bear in mind this term pop-up might be a touch misleading, but we'll get to that later. This is scaled for AEW Unrivaled figures. Grabbed Wardlow because that's for scale, so he can sit over in the, get him on the screen. Yeah, you can just sit over there for a minute, Wardlow. There we go. Right, you're on the screen. You're all good. Right. Should we test that? It's going to be 22 inches tall and 36 inches wide. 55 centimetres, 91 centimetres. Nice of them to include the real measurements. Authentic AEW details. The fuck does that mean? But whatever. Includes 6 interchangeable AEW event screens. When that's a major selling point, you know this is not going to be good. Right. I believe this is a ringside exclusive. No, it's not. It's not a ringside exclusive. This is actually being sold in other places as well, apart from Ringside Collectibles. Damn. Well, yeah. So, they did produce similar sort of things for, because this is all made by Wicked Cool Toys, which was distributed by Jazzwares, who have worked with WWE in the past, and they did produce some Mattel scale things as well. And they did have a pop-up entrance stage for, I believe, Raw. And I'm sure they did SmackDown as well at some point. From what I understand, it's all cardboard. So yeah, it's. I don't know how good a quality this is, and I've never bothered to buy them because they're so expensive for just cardboard boxes. It's iffy. Reason I've got this one is because, well, I'm a bit of an AEW mark, and let's face it, I don't know. Yeah, that's the bottom line. I'm an AEW mark. Yeah, combined with the action ring for the ultimate AEW setup, no. I honestly, I'm looking around and I'm going, where the bloody hell did I put the AEW ring? I can see it. It's way up there, and I'm not getting it. No. Depending on how good this looks, I may display it with my full scale ring, but no, I'm not going to get the cheap low end small ring out. Right, includes 6 interchangeable AEW event screens, so Full Gear, All Out, Dynamite, Revolution, Dark, and Double or Nothing. This was obviously before Rampage was produced, and well, you can kind of tell the packaging was designed a while ago. It's got, like, yeah, okay, it's got Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin from, like, I think it's the second wave of the Unrivaled, but it's still got Jericho and Cody Rhodes. I mean, it's got Jericho on the front with the World Championship. That kind of dates it for you there, when this was designed. And, yeah, the fact that Cody's no longer with the company. Contents, 1 pop-up entrance stage, some assembly required. Yep. Nothing amazing there on the details, but I know I like to have a quick show, just in case anyone wants to look at the warnings and the details and the 0-3 sad onions, because it's tradition now. Right. I've got to get this thing out and make it now, haven't I? Oh boy! Right. This is time for a montage.
Alright, Jesus Christ, these are a lot bigger than I thought they'd be. Fuck, mate, that's huge! Alright, onwards.
Right. Okay. Right. Well, we're done. It's up. Fuck me. Alright. Okay. Fucking destroyed most of my setup. What the fuck? Right. Okay. Lots of issues. Lots of issues. Right. First thing. There's small white strips for putting the screens in the background. And they're in line with the fold at the top, which is why it's not completely flat, because the fold on the stiff white strip to help keep these in place isn't folded in the right place. So I'm having to recrease it, and it's just not recreasing, so fuck it, that's not right. Second issue, you need a shit ton of space to put this together. Far more than what you need to display it. So trying to do this on camera was a fucking stupid idea, and I regret doing it immensely. I take umbrage with the word pop-up, as I knew I would, because Jesus fucking Christ, it's about to pop out. Never mind pop up. I'm worried the whole thing's just going to explode. Because the creases and the tension and yeah, I tell you what, once it pops in, it's not bad, it feels solid. But I have my concerns that it's just all suddenly going to creak, 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 pop and just the end of it. Because a lot of the tabs don't quite reach, and they're proper, they're tight, they're proper straining. On here, I'm just waiting for the entrance just to pop and explode and bugger me. You know what, can I take this off without killing everything? I can't take this, right. Okay, let's do the stupid. This is why I should have brought a second camera up, right? So, we're going in. We're fucking going in. Right, this thing here, this entranceway and this ramp, it's nice. It's not a ramp. It's a walkway ramp, which is nice. It's different. Unfortunately, someone changed the design of it to attach to the back on that step, and that's not there anymore. It doesn't attach. There's no tab. There's no hole. Literally just that one that attaches to this main bit and not the step. And no one told the instruction makers, and it's just a pain in the arse. It's just like, oh, it's a square of cardboard, but it doesn't stick together, and it's like, now I'm trying to put this in, and it's bouncing up off the, and look, you can see where I've damaged it trying to get it in and trying to get it to snap. Nah. Another issue, these rounded tunnel sections. At no point does it say to slot it into the entrance tunnels. So yes, we assemble the tunnel entrances. It's fine. And we come down to the tunnels, and at no point does it say it goes in the tunnels. I'm trying to fit it all in, and it's just sitting there and it's poking out and pushing the main entrance bit out, and oh fuck me. Right, what else? What was the other issue with these things? I don't know, but looking at it now, bloody hell, really? You've literally printed 4 spotlights on a black bit of cardboard. There's no stage design there. I'm sorry, what? There's no stage design. Okay, I appreciate the inner lights, which are also on the outside, because double-sided printing just makes life easier, but really? That's it? Moving Wardlow here. The fuck is this? Is this meant to be their chandelier thing? The fuck? I'm now curious. Is that what it looks like on the box? Hang on. Can I rest you on the ramp? I can. Right, no. Look at that. No, that's exactly what it looks like on the box. That's fine. So they haven't misled me at all. It is exactly what it looks like on the box. It's fine. But that's not AEW chandelier thing. And you're stuffed if you want to do the old Cody Rhodes coming from the ground thing, you know, from underground. That's not happening. Is it in scale with AEW figures? Just. That's a narrow walkway at the bottom there. I'm sure, I swear it's bigger. It's fine. It's to scale. No, it's not to scale. The entrance tunnel is to scale. I will give them that. The tunnel is to scale. The height of the ramp here and here is not. Oh shit, man! I didn't even think about that. Is that even to scale with the? I'm going to do that in a minute. Check their full scale ring. Overall, it looks kind of pretty. I'm going to put that in there now, just to try and... What do we got? We've got Dynamite. Double or Nothing sounds good. We can compare it then to my current setup. Full Gear is a nice big print. I have to say, the cardboard stock is very good. And the printing on it all is very nice, but it's just cardboard. It's just cardboard. It's like, what can I tell you? You can do it yourself. Oh Christ, how am I going to do this? Is there even instructions on how to put the fucking thing in? On rear, slide screens to fit in tabs. Right. Use one of 6 interchangeable. Right. Right. Okay. There's the white tab there. So I can get this one to pop up. Oh, I can. Right. Okay. All right. That doesn't look too bad. That's quite neat, and that feels quite sturdy as well. That's not awful. Hell. As a piece, that looks fine. Is it in scale with the authentic All Elite scale ring? No. Fuck me. It is literally... it's absolutely nowhere near. Can I get a decent angle of this shit? Oh! It's nowhere near in scale with the All Elite ring. Oh, you fucking... Oh, no, ignore the mess, right? Let's see if I can reframe this bullshit. Actually, no, bollocks. I'll tell you what, whilst I'm fart-arsing about trying to get a decent fucking shot of this, let's... fucking ring falling apart. Let's go take a look at what my current setup is, and I'll see you back here in a moment when I'm done fart-arsing about. So this is the condensed version of what I've currently got. Obviously, you know, we can't compare the announce desk and the announcer, so we will remove, you know, Schiavone. We'll put that back up there because that is part of the thing. Move Ross, and we'll move Excalibur, or the man with the mask, because according to Regal. So, backdropping, we've got this chain link fence, which was part of the trash talking stage from WWF. Made by Jax many moons ago, part of the Titantron Live series. We've got this very wonderful backdrop with the pyro made of plastic and cardboard from the Cody Rhodes TNT Championship box set, which is quite neat. I still really appreciate this, and it looks kind of cool. So yeah, it just makes a nice backdrop. Failing that, I mean, I do have like a miniature screen, which I do occasionally sometimes use, but it's I don't know, unless I'm doing like a proper scene, it's not really, the cardboard's more flexible than having a screen, so you know. So that's basic backdrop. Ramp is 2 of the old WWF SmackDown stages, I think, piled on top of each other. Because, yeah, one's just not high enough, and the 2 makes a nice angled ramp, and it's quite good. It does the job for posing in scenes. I really wish it wasn't all silver, but, yeah, you know, take what we can get at this point. The main stage is a WWF Jax full-scale ring. I've still got the apron in there because, you know, keep it safe somewhere there. And yeah, that basically makes a nice big black platform, perfect for staging if you ask me. And because it's double the width of the ring, we don't have to worry about ring posts to make it stand up, which is nice. It's a fairly decent sized bit of kit then, in that case, and it gives me plenty of room to position everything. Rounding off the back, because having it flat just didn't work for me, I liked having the round back. I'm using a piece of the full-scale elimination chamber, which fits the Jack's ring, the full-scale ring, so that kind of added that nice curve at the back, which, I don't know, it just feels more accurate to AEW, even though it probably isn't, it just feels right. So it also gives me a nice bit of extra bit to put the backdrop on while still having plenty of stage to position and stage my dioramas. Moving on, we've got pieces of the full-scale Hell in a Cell. These are, I think this, I'm sure, actually I don't know if that's Hell in a Cell now, I'm looking at it. I know for definite these are Hell in a Cell. These side pieces are definitely from Hell in a Cell. I think this one, the middle section, might actually be from the full-scale lethal ladder match thing, where they had like corner posts, and then you had a big central hub which you could hang the belts and the Money in the Bank thing. Might have been Money in the Bank branded, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's basically scaffolding from those parts, reused as part of the entrance. Perfect for adding lights too if I ever get round to that, which would be nice, but nope. Things are just not as cheap as they used to be. Oh, speaking of which, I'm destroying things over there, never mind. The actual entrance ramp itself, I've got part of the WWF Jack's T3 Titantron series, I think, or R3 or whatever it was called. Backstage thing. Used to have a rolling door, rolling shutter there that you push the button, it all shoots up. There's a pedal there, interaction with Titantron figures, and there is a ramp that attaches to that somewhere else, but I've repurposed it just for the sake of having somewhere to stand in this amalgamation here. So this is a plant pot, but it's like the perfect size and scale for these action figures. I mean, let me just grab, who's at the top here? Dax the Axe. Right, so if I pop my thing in there, you can see this plant pot is just like fantastic scale. It's not perfect, because I don't think Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy can fit in there properly when they're doing the sitting on his shoulders, but it's a good size. It's a good size and it looks good. And what I've done is I've got myself a bit of foam boarding, quite thick, to make it stand up sturdy, and I've got a bit of black paper just to cover up all the foam. At current, I'm actually using I've got to shift over this. Oh, it's such a big, takes up loads of room. This is the rest of the trash talking stage, minus the screen and the light that used to be the Titantron Live, where they had their little connector there and set off and started talking and set off flashing lights with the connectors. But yeah, that's just using that to prop up and make that level playing field when it sits up against the staging. So that's the current breakdown of what I've got. Does it compare to what, well, does AEW's at in compare to what we've got now? Well, there's one way to find out. One thing I do want to do before I carry on is to have a quick comparison to some of the other entrance ramps. So let me just, what's in hand's reach? So it's significantly bigger than the WWE Mattel Raw entrance playset thing. Yeah, it's slightly taller, most definitely far wider. This goes together a lot easier though, because it's all plastic. I mean, it's expensive for what it is, but it's a nice bit of kit, although it looks a bit, it was poor designed in my opinion. But you know, I think I'd still even prefer that big chunky bit of plastic to this massive, great big backdrop thing. Right, speaking of previous stages, here is the classic SmackDown entrance staging. How does it compare? Well, it's significantly bigger than now, despite despite the old the figures being a lot bigger than the current AEW ones. But yeah, no, the entrance ramp. This is what you'd expect from a toy, small size, scale. I mean, to be fair, right? This is not designed for kids. This is designed for the collector with the diorama and trying to get the authentic All Elite Wrestling. I say authentic. I'll get onto that in a minute. I'm exhausted. It's a fucking pain in the arse to put together. But yeah, no, there's you can see the massive scale difference, and it's yeah, whatever. Right, I've had my bitch and I've had my moan about it. What can I say about this compared to what I've currently got? I may just simply part dismantle this and try to function something, cobble it together with what I've got, because for my display, this nice huge backdrop with the interchangeable screen, very nice. It's a lot bigger than what I've currently got, so I mean, I can green screen that out, that's fine. I could print my own green thing, put it in there, and it's just really easy to replace. It's fine, it's not the end of the world. I can deal with that. It's just a nice backdrop. Just give me the backdrop. The stage it's fairly solid. It's pretty good. I mean, as you can see, I've managed to squeeze a modicum of the announce team over. So I'm just looking at it thinking, if I was to put my previous setup over there, would that be in height with that, or would that be too low? You know what, folks? I might actually have something there. Move that out. Oh, God. I ain't got the room for it. Aha! I'm literally doing this on the fly. I have no idea what the plan is, but that... Okay, no, right, okay. So I've just modified that, and I'm happy with it. I might not keep this particular bit of kit from the Hell in a Cell... Not the Hell in a Cell, the Elimination Chamber. God, fuck, what the fuck I called it earlier? Off the Elimination Chamber thing, I might go with the old ring instead, but that's nice. That gives me a nice space for them, and plenty of room on a ramp. Although, there's not a lot of room to pose them all and stay. Okay, but if that's the case, then I suppose I could, in theory, remove everything else and... You know what? I might be onto something here. Alright, okay, right. You are not in scale with anything. You can come out, you can piss off. Just a nuisance, right? Stupid bit of thing. Instead, let's carefully place you in the centre. It's not got the nice grating, but ignore that. I'm probably going to take this out as well. Right, where's my ramps gone? Right, yeah, that's still got a little step, but then that's what we expect, because that's what the other thing is. Right, let's pull back, reposition. This is all happening on the fly, live and in living colour, folks. That's starting to look a bit more like it. That's starting to come together nicely. Okay. Yes. Right. I want to get my bucket back in, because my bucket's just better. I'm thinking I might just dismantle... I don't know how much of it's going to fit in the back holes. I'm literally going to have to take it all apart and have a look at it. But yeah, the entrance, walkway, the actual, stage ramp, no. Poorly designed, no one told the instruction guys, it's just shite. The printing here is just what the fuck, it doesn't look like anything. This is just, I can't even just pull it out. It's well constructed, just it looks shite. So all in all, how happy am I with my purchase of this pop-up entrance stage? Not at all. No, that's a lie. It's got some good points, but could I recommend this to absolutely anybody? No, I can't recommend this. I honestly, I can't give this a genuine, honest recommendation to anything, for anyone, for any reason. It's an interesting bit of kit. It's a nice big backdrop, nice display piece, but honestly, the more I look at it and the more I have to think about it and deal with it, the less I like about it. Putting it together was a faff. Instructions are bollocks. The design of it is a bit squiff. And yeah, I would recommend, if you really have to do something like this, do kind of what I've done with my audience backdrop. I should have got these printed bigger, but I didn't. Basically, design your own designs, get them printed professionally, and stick them onto solid cardboard, just cardboard boxes. You can do your own thing much the same way, and you could probably even make it better. Yes, it might take a bit of faffing with the scaling and to get it right size and whatever, but you know, you take the time to measure it twice, cut it once, etc, etc. You'll be better off doing your own thing, I swear to God, you know. Yeah, the curved entrance ramps are a bit squiffy, but let's be fair, right? How much worse can it be than this? No. Honestly, wicked cool. You've let me down, man. I'm expecting all elite stuff here, and you've given me. It's overpriced. It's overpriced cardboard. I'm sorely disappointed. I'm going to fuck about with this, and I'll have to see you next time we step back between the ropes. I've been Timmus TSET. That's been the All Elite pop-up entrance stage, and I will see you next time we get into the ring. Ta-ra for now. I dare you to tell me that's not better than what we just fucking saw.